Welcome back, everyone, to Playing on the J-File. Quick, what's the most exciting thing in chess? It's a queen sacrifice, of course. And in a few weeks, I'll be playing at the U.S. Amateur Team East in Parsippany. And a few years ago, I played one of my favorite games there, which had a queen sacrifice. So, we're going to take a look at that. Let's call that game up. Here we go. I was white. I was rated about 1890. My opponent, Matthew Cleggan, was rated about 2050, so he had about 150 points on me. So here we go. I played my usual e4. He played c6. I played d4. It's a Caro-Kann, of course. He played d5. Now I play knight d2. That's my usual little variant. I try to trip people up there. We've seen it before on the program. I have another game in my videos with this knight d2 move, and of course the best move is simply to take on e4. I play knight takes on e4, and we've transposed into the normal Caro-Kann. But wait, because in just a few moves we're going to go into another crazy variant. Okay, he plays bishop f5, I play knight g3. He plays bishop g6, I go knight f3. He plays knight d7, all normal enough, but now I come out with this, knight h4, a move that I saw in a game, Maurice Ashley versus Viktor Korchnoi, believe it or not. Not in this exact position, but in a similar position. Ashley played knight h4. I believe he lost the game, so I looked at that and said, well, let me try. Anyway, he plays, my opponent plays e6, I take on g6. He captures back on g6. He plays h takes g6. He's got this lovely h-file for his rook. I play queen f3. He plays knight f6. I play bishop c4. He goes bishop d6. I play c3. Black plays queen c7. I play bishop g5. I'm not actually pinning anything now, but should he castle long to the queen side, as we say, then there will be a pin on the f6 knight against the rook on d8. Instead, he plays a5, going for some space on the queen side right off the bat. I play a4. I want to stop that b5 business. He plays rook b8, so he still wants to play b5. I play queen e2. Now he plays bishop f4. There was actually a move that I was kind of afraid of at the time, but it turns out I didn't have to be, and that was bishop takes g3. So if he plays bishop takes g3, I take back on g3. He takes, queen takes g3, check. Interesting. He could have sort of sacrificed his queen, except it's not really a sacrifice. He gets two rooks for it, so I guess, well, all of these queen sacrifices, really, including the one you'll see later in the game, they're kind of pseudo-sacrifices. There's a quick reward. I'm not familiar with too many positional queen sacrifices, although they certainly are out there. Okay, back to the game. Well, back to this variant of the game. After I take back on g3, he takes rook, h1 check. I got to move my king. He takes a rook here. And the crazy thing about this position is I think that black is actually up on material. Yeah, he's up on material, a couple of pawns. But I've got a lot of activity. So what does the engine say? The engine, of course, says dynamic equality. Yeah, completely equal. But I was worried about the move nonetheless. I was worried about bishop takes g3. Black, I guess, saw all of that, or maybe not, and played bishop f4. So black plays bishop f4. I take. We exchange bishops on f4. Now I play h3. I want to be able to free my rook, so I don't want to worry about his rook coming down to h2, so I got to offset that pressure on the h-file. Black plays knight b6, hitting my bishop. I don't like that. I got to move my bishop, and I do, to d3. Now he plays knight d5. He's got a nice knight centrally located, so I want one too. I play knight e4. If he's got a knight in the center, I want a knight in the center. He takes my knight, and I take back. He plays queen d6. I play g3. Basically, I want to hold this square f4. I didn't want his knight coming into f4. He castles, so that's interesting. Makes sense. There really wasn't anything he could do on the H-file, and since he already moved his queen rook, he can't castle long anymore. So he castles and I castle, so now we're both castled. Good for us. Okay, he plays his rook over to d8. I play my rook to e1. He plays queen c7. I bring my queen rook over to d1. He lashes out with b5, going for that queenside expansion again. I bring my rook back to a1. He plays queen b6. I play rook b1. He looks like he plays rook d7. Looks like he's going to double up rooks. I play h4. He plays knight f6, hitting my bishop. I bring the bishop back. He plays b4. I play queen f3. He doubles up rooks on the d-file. I play my bishop back to c4. He plays c5, hitting at my center. I play bishop b5, hitting his rook on d7. He moves his rook to d6. Now I take. He takes on c5. I take on b4. He takes back. We're starting to get into some bit of time pressure at this point, so a lot of these moves are coming pretty quickly. He plays b3. He plays knight e4. Black, I believe the engine said that black was better now, and the knight is threatening a wicked fork here on d2 if I let that knight go into d2. So what do? I play rook b2, trying to stop any of the fork possibilities. Of course, he can still come to d2, but at least he's not hitting both the queen and the rook at the same time. I play queen e3. He brings his knight back to e4. I play queen f3, not a great move. He plays queen d4. So black is looking pretty good here. He's doing better than me. Boo, we don't like that. Queen b4, but he is short on time. So that's the thing that I like. And I think I've got like a decent bishop, but I think his knight is somehow more decent. Bishop c4, he plays his rook to d4. I play a rook to c2. Brings his knight to e4. Now I double up the rooks on the c-file. He plays knight d2. That is a big problem for me, right? Now I've got to do something with my queen, plus he's going to take on c4. Bit of a mess now. Oh, no, he doesn't take on c4. He plays queen b7. So black is going for something that I had in one of my games, one of the prior episodes of this program. I had a knight and a queen on the long diagonal, similar. And this was in my Swindle game. So if you haven't seen the great Swindle that I played, check out my videos for the Swindle game, because it's in there somewhere. But I had a similar situation. Long diagonal combined with the queen on the long diagonal combined with a knight. Threatening f3. So I bring my bishop to e2 to cover f3. Now he takes a pawn on b3. He's won a pawn. We don't like that. Queen e5. I do not want to trade queens because, I'm down material. But, of course, black is now up even more material. Now he's up 2 pawns. Really, my only hope now is we're both very short on time. Got to play quickly and hope I can, do something, get to him somehow. So I bring my rook to c8. He plays knight b3, hitting my rook. I play bishop b5. He plays queen b4. Now I play rook c4. And he brings his queen to d6. Actually, this was, I'll just go back from a move for a second. This is where I saw the idea right before I played rook c4. I'm hoping very much that black is going to play right into my idea. Like I said, both very short on time, and he does exactly what I want. He plays queen d6. Almost anything else is winning for black, right? He's up a lot of material, but this is no good. Do you see the problem? I did. And I play rook takes rook. It's a queen sacrifice. Black can do nothing. He's only got, each of us have about 90 seconds left on our clocks. But it doesn't matter if black had 2 hours because the game is now lost for black. What can he do? Well, he thinks I blundered. He grabs my queen and I play rook takes rook check. And that is all she wrote. Why? Because when the black king comes to h7, as he is forced to do, I play rook h8 mate. Why? Because of that opening I played. g6. Remember that exchange on g6 in the opening? Well, that blocked in black's king. Yeah, I saw that all. Yeah, that's why I took on g6, because I knew, like 30 moves later in the ending, I would mate black due to the pawn obstructing his king that now had no squares to escape the mate on h8. Okay, so actually, funny thing is, so one of my teammates, none of my teammates had, they all had to go to lunch, so they weren't there to see this. One of them, I texted one of them after the, when this game finished, and I said, oh, my opponent, he got my queen, and he said, yeah, it looked pretty bad for me, yes, and it did. And I said, but I got his king, so it was a happy ending. That was how my U.S. Amateur Team East tournament started about 5 years ago, first round 2020. Hopefully we'll have another good one coming up in a couple of weeks. That's it. That's all I got today. That is today's episode of Playing on the J-File. Hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe, like it, do whatever you do, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.